This example shows how we can use throw and spin transfer to make a bank shot that we would not be able to make otherwise. This is our object ball, the red and white ball. This is our cue ball, aramith cue ball. And this is an obstacle ball. Because of the obstacle ball, we can only hit the object ball directly towards the rail with no approach angle. We cannot hit the object ball with a cut angle that would allow us to easily bank this. So instead, we're going to use left English on the cue ball, which will throw the object ball to the right slightly, giving us a small approach angle. The left spin will also impart some right spin on the object ball, which will have it deflect off the rail more than it would otherwise. So we can easily make this shot using throw effects. So first I chalk up, make sure we're going to get good contact. I want to use pocket speed to maximize the amount of throw and a spin transfer. And you don't need maximum English, you can use about half English and get the full effect. I'll shoot the shot a few more times so you can see how we can vary the amount of throw and the amount of spin transfer and speed and see what effect it has on the cue ball. Okay, that time, you notice that the cue ball stopped and spun in place. That's because when I hit the object ball, I hit it with a slight cut angle to the left, actually. Alright, the throw ended up straightening the object ball and actually sending it a little bit to the right, and the spin transfer gave us the rest of the angle we needed. Because I hit it with a cut angle slightly to the left, when the cue ball throws the object ball to the right, the object ball pushes back a little bit. So the cue ball, which would have tended to drift this way, that motion was canceled by the throw effect. So the cue ball stopped in place, showing its spin. Okay, that time I hit the object ball pretty much dead on straight. Alright, so the throw had more of an angle, and the spin transfer gave us even more angle. And you note the object ball almost missed the pocket by being thrown too much. And since I hit the object ball straight on, you'll notice that the cue ball actually moved to the left slightly, because the same force that threw the object ball to the right, there's an equal and opposite force acting back on the cue ball that pushes the cue ball to the left a little bit. Okay, in that shot, I might have actually gotten a little bit of swerve. So the cue ball may have curved a little bit, giving me an even bigger cut angle. Hence, the cue ball moved a lot more. So I came really close to the obstacle ball and got the maximum effects of swerve, throw, and spin transfer, sending the object ball way off course. Looking at that shot, I hit too hard. So we didn't get as much throw effect, and the object ball did not deflect at a big enough angle and ended up hitting the cue ball on the way back. So speed is critical. You want less speed for more throw. On that shot, I actually used a little bit too much English. If you use too much English, the amount of throw is actually a little bit less. So you don't want to use maximum English. You want to use a little bit less than maximum, or even closer to 50% of maximum. That was pretty good speed. It was about pocket speed. I had about 50% English. And since the cue ball stood still, that means I didn't cheat with any cut angle. But apparently I got too much throw and too much spin transfer, because I was hitting with the speed and amount of English that maximized both effects. So let's try to make the shot now with just the right amount of speed, just the right amount of English. With a little practice, you can easily make this shot every time. For the people out there that don't believe in spin transfer, you can see it quite clearly in the action of this object ball. I'm using an elephant practice ball here, and if you watch this line, if there were no spin transfer at all, this ball would head in a straight line to the rail, this line would not move at all, and the red and white parts would remain on the halves that they are. But with spin transfer, again using left English on the cue ball, the throwing force makes this object ball spin slightly. So it comes into the rail like this, and the white and red mix. So if you watch this white and red ball, if you see it blurring some, that means spin has been transferred. And it has some spin on it coming into the rail. So watch the red and white ball closely. The object ball. You may have seen that the object ball did something like this, and that spin helps it change its angle off the rail.